On your side tonight, doing good with Share Charlotte. So many of us are filled with good intentions. We know there's need in our community. People are homeless, jobless, hungry, struggling with addiction, or finishing their education. You want to help, but you don't know where to start. A recent Kettering Gallup study, in fact, found 42% of people are unsure how to get involved in the community. Foundation for the Carolinas has taken notice.
We know that there are some 3 million people in our region now. Largest it's ever been, fastest growing region in the U.S., some 157 new people every day, and people want to be involved. They want to do something about the things that they care about.
And the foundation has come up with a way to help people, organizations, and businesses take those first steps in giving back and getting engaged. It's a simple to use online platform. Within minutes, you can get up to speed on an issue you care about.
The primary barrier for most people is, how do I start? Where do I begin? And we hope to provide that starting point, an on-ramp, if you will.
Tracy Russ with Foundation for the Carolinas built that on-ramp. It's called FFTC Forward.
You might be an individual who just arrived into the community. You might be a corporation that is bringing hundreds of people into the community. Or you might be a longtime resident or a neighborhood organization that is seeking ways to connect with others and move forward and do something about issues that you care about.
The platform is a simple-to-use website that can educate and inspire. For example, from the homepage, click on Folios. It's there you'll find more than a dozen topics of interest and need.
Easy to understand language, about a 5-minute read per topic, per issue.
Let's check out early childhood education. You'll learn that research shows that children who participate in early learning programs are more likely to enter kindergarten prepared to read and work well with others. You'll find key facts like there's an 11% increase in potential high school graduation rates for students who went through preschool.
How important is it to fully understand the issue before you jump in to try to make a difference?
What we want to convey is that being an engaged and involved resident of this community, a part of this community, doesn't mean that you have to know everything. It means that you have to know enough to get started and make an impact.
Enough to take action. The platform tells you who in the community is leading on the topic, how you can donate, how you can volunteer, which leads to Share Charlotte.
We started with 87 nonprofits, now we're 850 and growing every day.
Melissa Hovey is Share Charlotte's executive director. For more than a decade, the organization has been helping connect the community to its nonprofits.
We're so excited that the foundation's taken the lead on creating a way to help Charlotteans understand the community issues and offer these on-ramps for them to take action through our site and in other ways.
Why do you think that step is so important in all of this?
Yeah, I mean, knowledge is power. Our site is great and equitable and open for everyone, but you want to know maybe who's taking the lead or who are some of the bigger organizations, somewhere in all the different ways that people can get involved. So I think it's really important that people become educated and then they can take the action that is important to them.
And the timing is important as well. The city is growing, it's adding jobs, but many are still in need. And it comes at a time when many nonprofits have seen funding cuts.
Our nonprofits are hurting, and so it's important that the community step up in a way that they can. And this FFTC Forward helps inform where those needs are and where they can take action.
That's the thing, we're surrounded by big buildings and finance and banks, but it's still community. And that's what's going to solve all these things, is a community coming together.
That's right. At the end of the day, the community literally is the foundation and the bedrock for all the big buildings, all the big initiatives, all the big headlines, the announcements, our forward movement. All of those things are possible because community comes together, joins together, and helps move all of us forward.
We've just scratched the surface really on this platform. Foundation for the Carolinas Forward is worth exploring yourself. Just head to fftcfwd.net.